Hello my friends. My name is Taryn Landberg and thank you so much for watching this video. This video is something I've been wanting to create for a while because it is about confidence. And building confidence is just a journey, and you have to break through a lot of limiting beliefs to get there, and it's a lot of internal work. And once you realize who you are as a person and what you have to offer in this world is when you can really step into your power and really understand who you are and the confidence that you have that you can share with others. So, confidence. So I have a group called Dream Big, Love Your Life, and this is a community that I'm building and I love it. And I ask any new person that's coming in a couple of questions, and one of the questions is, what are one of the things that you struggle with most in life? And I get a lot of answers of not having enough confidence. On top of that is just not feeling good enough or being behind the time, but not feeling confident is a really big answer that I commonly get. So I want to talk about that because I think a lot of people really do struggle with this. And I struggle with it a little bit too. I mean, there are days where I just don't feel confident in things that I'm doing. But I know internally that I am capable of doing anything. But that took a lot of work. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how I stepped into my power and became a super confident woman. So about, I would say, 10 years ago, I was working for a interior design firm. So, I have had tons of different paths in my life. And at that time, I was actually in a relationship where I actually didn't have a lot of confidence in. I was more of the submissive type of person. And when I was working, I was also more of the submissive type of person as an employee. And I didn't really know that I was like that until I actually started really truly believing in myself. Now, I never had a problem taking risks in life. I always knew that there was something more that I can do. So I did take big risks. I quit jobs to go back to school, and I tried multiple different things in life, spent a lot of money on things that didn't work out, things like that. But when I really actually became super confident in who I was when I was working for this interior design firm, and it was in 2008, and this is when the economy in the United States just went, like, it just took a dump. So almost our entire creative team got laid off. And truthfully, it was a blessing in disguise because when I went to school for 4.5 years for interior design before I started working in the industry, and about 6 months of working in the industry, I realized that this was not my calling. I'm sure I could have been really great at it, but it wasn't really going to help me step into the things that I was supposed to be in, which currently right now is a lot of things, but I'll get to that in just a second. But when we got laid off, then I was actually able to go back to the gym and I started working out again, because before I was working so many hours, I just didn't have time to work out. And working out is a huge passion of mine, which is why I became a personal trainer. So I went back to the gym, I started working out again, and I got to see all my friends at the gym, and all the trainers there were my friends, and they were like, Taryn, you should become a trainer. Like, you're so good with people and you really understand the body and you understand how it works, and I think you'd be really good at that. And I was like, that's like a really great idea because there are no jobs right now. There's nothing going on, so why not? It was just me educating myself and trying something new. But I never thought that it would turn into a career. So I signed up for a certification program and I started studying, and I got my certification as a personal trainer, and I started working at a gym. Now, it wasn't the best job in the world, but that's when my light truly shined. I learned so much in just 1 month of how to coach people, how to help people lose weight and feel better about their bodies and themselves. And there was this internal change inside of me that all of my friends and my family started noticing. They were like, gosh, Taryn, like, God, you seem so strong and so independent, and you just got all this stuff going on. Like, you just look good, girl. Like, you're just different. And I realized that I actually felt different. I actually felt just really connected to what I was doing because I loved it so much, and I was so passionate about helping people, and I just love fitness anyway. So it's like these two things that I had just like came together, and it was just this beautiful thing that happened where I just bloomed like a flower. I was just like this tiny little bud for many years, and then I just blossomed so quickly. And there were a lot of people that didn't like that part about me. I loved it. I just felt like a very strong person, and I felt very confident in what I was doing. And that's when I really truly understood what the confidence felt like. Because growing up, I wasn't at all. I was very little. I was a late bloomer. I was bullied. So I went through all of that, and I had to, for me, in my experience, I had to find that one thing that really just paved the path for me and just really lit me up. So that's where my confidence started to build. And till today, I mean, I've gone through so many ups and downs where I have days where I just don't feel confident, but it never lasts longer than 24 hours. I just snap myself right out of it because I know that I am completely capable of doing anything. So I'm gonna talk about 3 things of how you're able to build confidence, all right? Number 1, you are going to connect with the one thing that you absolutely love to do. So this means that, like, for me, working out was something that I absolutely love to do. But what you need to do is once you connect with that one thing, then you're gonna start sharing it with everybody. You need to share it with your family, you need to share it with your friends, you're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna see how it's going to make you feel. Because when you're connected to something that you're really aligned with, that you just love to do, that is where you shine the brightest, and that's what people see. People will see that, and when you talk about it, you're gonna be so passionate about it, and you're gonna be lit up talking about it, and people see that. And that will build your confidence, that will boost your self-esteem, and that will make you feel really good. Like, it's an energy, it makes you just feel really good. It's like right in the gut, you know, you just have this like desire to be a part of this one thing. So find that one thing, connect with it, and then share it with everybody. Number 2, you're going to do one thing every day that makes you feel utterly uncomfortable. I know that sounds crazy, but for you to grow and build confidence and be a better version of yourself, you have to get used to being uncomfortable. So for me, yes, I may seem that I'm pretty comfortable on camera, but I'm actually not. Being on camera is very hard for me. Being on stage in front of thousands of people is very difficult for me, but I push myself to do those things because I know it's going to make me a better person. It's going to build my confidence. And to be able to do things like this is to speak to a camera comfortably and let the words just flow, you know, perfectly out of my mouth. Well, actually imperfectly, because nothing is perfect. And, you know, just be okay with that. And it really makes me feel more confident. And the more videos I create, the more confident I become. And I really enjoy the process. So you need to do something every single day that makes you feel uncomfortable. For example, maybe you're standing in line at a grocery store. Why don't you compliment the person in front of you? Why don't you call up an old friend you haven't talked to in 10 years because you know you get scared, you don't want to say anything, or you don't want them to judge you. Maybe you're not in, you know, the right place at the right time, or you're not in the right place in your life right now and you don't want to look like that you're a loser or a failure. Do things that make you feel uncomfortable, and that will build your confidence. It will boost your self-esteem. Number 3, you're going to create daily affirmations. You've probably heard this before. I've heard this ad nauseum by all of my coaches, my mentors, and my influencers. But affirmations are amazing. I wake up every single day and I say 3 things that I'm grateful for, and instead of saying the things that I don't want, I talk about the things that I do want. And I always end up saying things like, I am worthy, I am amazing, I am capable of doing anything. I have lots to offer in the world. I am going to do great things in the world and leave amazing legacy. I am this, I am this, I am this, and I am that. So when you use those words in your mind, it's starting to create this energy, and it's starting to mold your mind into knowing that this is who you are. This is what you do. It's not I hope, it's not I wish, it's not oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get there. It's no, I am this perfect being. This is how I showed up in this world, and I am perfect the way that I am, and I have so much to offer in the world. So you need to create those daily affirmations. They help so much. Build that confidence, they keep your self-esteem up here, and they make you happy. Like you walk around, you just have this like positive energy all day long. So it takes work, it takes work to build confidence. And we all come from different places. We've all had different experiences in life, some worse than others, but it's up to you to create that for yourself, because nobody could do something so bad to you where you can't do that for you, because you are you, and only you have control over who you are and the confidence that you have and who you can become. And reach out to people to support you. There are so many people out there that are ready to support you in that. Maybe family members, your best friend, or a really great community like my community, Dream Big, Love Your Life. I'm always willing to support you because I just want you to live your best life, to love your life and your business, and to be the best version of yourself. So go out and build that confidence, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.